a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Yeah, went full drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get so. Son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Had a little fun at my parents' couch, trying to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Black, 95, ready.
Back to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
So it's a 3-deep zone here, so they call that cover 3 defense. So what they're going to have is they're going to have a center fielder. He's going to be in the middle of the field, and it's his job that on the quarterback's throw, he has to be able to break and play that entire middle third of the defense. So you got to have the right guy back there, not only with the instincts.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Rams are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Down. Hut.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
The 24-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And When you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Rams come up with the recovery. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. They'll stick with him again.
And after that short run puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Come on, 18, run.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it end. He does. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Fix the Eagles.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal.
65.
Here's a run. And he's in. Touchdown, Rams. That touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Butker's extra point is good. And the Rams move out on top, 14-0.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Claws red. 10 black. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Here we go. Set.
The run up the middle, and it's Walker. And some good blocking, springing up a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Eagle blue. Ready.
They'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's Horton. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
17 yards, the gain there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
At the 39-yard line.
Come on, Trail Green. Ready?
They'll throw out of the gun. Forced to his right. He's going to run it. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Set. Hut.
They run with Walker. Good running inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break. Get it. Cougar 19. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
He'll go right and find his running back. And they will finally run him down. That is a big gainer for the Rams. 33 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Rams out to the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football. They've got it with 2nd down and 13 in front of them.
Ready. 7 Pirates, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, Cowboy 80, Dragon 60. Ready, right?
Now they'll set up to throw. Got his man. It's the rookie from Alabama. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. The Rams punting unit coming out as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
Set, hut. 10 black. Set, go.
Walker to start the drive. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Seattle.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the Rams' 47-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That's to the left side. Hauled in by Leggett. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll run here with Walker. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. From the 21, here is 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready.
At the Rams'
Now, faking the give, flush to his right. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4.
52 blue. Check white. Smith red.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And he will have the Seahawks first down by about a yard as they find a way to pick it up on 3rd and 5.
Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Seattle after this. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Down.
Once again, it's Walker. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Okay,
They'll go up here on 2nd down and 5.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll run the draw with Walker. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short. Now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. They'll try and get there on the ground.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes what you say, work the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself. Live to play another snap.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Yellow, red, yellow.
He'll look to throw. And he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. On comes Joshua Carney for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We'll be back up now to start this drive. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll keep it on the ground here again. And he'll work his way up past the 10 to the 15. Good enough to give him some breathing room and give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Come on. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here comes a return from the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and it takes a big shot there on that return. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one grabbed by Nakua. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Is complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First time they've worked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. And
think it's really been to all of our surprise. We haven't really had to say his name very much so far, and I think you can give the defense all the credit for that. There's his first catch of the game, and it comes here in the third quarter. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Ready, 2nd and 10.
Seven Pirates, seven Pirates.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to look for the home run ball.
And you get a sense that in a really tight game like this, it's that one play that's going to tip the scales either way. So they come out swinging for the deep one on that one. They can't quite link up, but keep swinging. Keep generating those chunk plays, because typically in the NFL, chunk plays equal points.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Rams first down.
Get Panther. Here we go. Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he is upended. Boy, awkward looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And the Rams are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First and goal.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points?
Let's go.
It is first and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Harrison Butker on the
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Black shot. Let's go now. Black, 95, set.
Throwing now from the gun. He's going to let this one go deep. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll bring up second down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
And I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that this guy was going to have a massive role in this one, but after only his first catch of the game, let's give credit where it's due. This defense, man, they've held him in check throughout.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. They'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That'll be intercepted. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal. That is incomplete.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense, you got to capitalize and make those plays.
Mustang 19.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit,
That's going to be blocked.
and that's just a really good effort there. Remember, if he misses the ball and he runs into the kicker, that's an automatic 1st down, but he doesn't. Not only does he get through, almost untouched, he's able to get a hand on it and block the kick.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Ready.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Give him 14 on that play. 1 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Shotgun run now with Walker. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end. Second and 11.
Slide through. Here we go. Right, twice. Ready.
That one swung out wide to Walker. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Ready. Black, 95. Ready.
It looks middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's in. Elijah Arroyo Huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball game.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? We'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Warriors 70. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 sight. 19. 70 Rangers. 70.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Right side, complete to the core. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, L.A.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to take the lead here in the fourth.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Now Walker. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Seahawks, first down. First and 10
Hey,
at the
check.
50-yard
Hut.
line.
Hut, hut.
They keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Into space. And he will score. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And adds up to 16 now on the season. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go. And that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down to the 35-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Let's go. 60 red. 60 red. Yellow. Line. Set.
On the handoff, this is Walker. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
A loss of 2.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Smith red. Let's go now. Set.
They run with Walker. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage, but he's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
Down. Hut.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. He's going to bring up 4th down. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapse results in a sack.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Going for it all. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now he'll work his way out right. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Ready?
On the ground, it's Walker. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal. He's inside the 10. Mark him at the 7.
That's good.
So, it's a win here for the Seahawks. And that's now 4 victories